Okay, folks, Pete Marsh here again. According to the Barrett 2050 HF single sideband transceiver operator's manual, under programming functions, down here at the bottom of the page, it talks about using, the last paragraph here, it talks about using a Barrett supplied programming serial cable only, because other pins, some other RS-232 serial cables, modem, null modem cables have other pins attached. I don't know about that, but I know that the radios that I have supplied to some of the Ghost Group guys are in the on position all the time, even after the front panel switch is turned off and the radio goes dark. The radios are actually still on, and that's because they have grounded, I think it's pin 4 on the DB25 auxiliary connector on the back of the radio, which makes it so that the radio stays on all the time, and for certain functions that's preferable. These radios that I'm talking about came from a sale mail type operation. It was a HF email system operated by a company called Globe Wireless, and they surplused a lot of their 2050s, and that's where those radios came from. Globe Wireless apparently wanted to keep those radios on all the time, probably in case they lost power while they were at sea. It would lend to a quicker reboot, perhaps, for the system to come back up. I don't really know why they would want to do that, but I know that they did. So anybody who's feeling adventurous, that wants to experiment, I suggest you go inside the radio there at the backside of that 25 pin auxiliary connector and clip that number 4 pin where they have it probably grounded, because it says here, when programming, it is suggested to use Barrett supplied programming cable. Other common serial cables have other pins connected. In some cases, when connected to the programming computer, these pins can have varying effects. The most common is that the 2050 transceiver remains in power on mode, even though the control head looks inactive. The main unit remains powered up. This is due to the remote power-up pin on auxiliary connector being held active. So I'm pretty sure that means they took it to ground. So anyway, something for you guys to think about looking at. I'm going to open the other radios I have here, and I'm going to make a point of checking that out, because it's annoying to have the radio on all the time like that. And it does affect the way that the radio and the computer talk to each other, especially when you use a serial to USB adapter. The radios were designed to use a hard serial port, and so if you throw that grounded pin into the mix, I think it just drives the brain in those little USB adapters crazy. They go out of their mind. I'm lucky my computer likes my USB adapter, and the cable that I'm using is a straight through null modem cable, and it works fine. But one other key point before I clear this video up. Those Barrett programming cables are like unobtainium, okay? Rarer than hen's teeth. So, word to the wise there. Anybody who finds a source for those, I would like to know where they can get them. All right. Thanks, guys.